Yeah, really good game from the guys. Professional to come in here, and this is always a really tough pace to play. And it being their last home game, we knew they were going to be up for it. So to come out of this with a shutout, 3 good goals, and finish the game off very professionally, it feels good. Hopefully now we can have a little bit of a break here between games. We've been playing every 3-4 days now for what feels like a couple months, but hopefully have a little reset button. I know some guys are going to international duty, so hopefully everyone comes back healthy, and then we go again. I think it's Vancouver away, right, in a week or so.
Next weekend.
The goal was great. Yeah, a little vintage Carlos Vela, maybe a little Mati Bogusz, I don't know. But I've been catching a lot of flack in the locker room for a couple months now for not scoring. So hopefully that'll stop. Although the last 20 minutes haven't seemed like it's going to stop anytime soon. But yeah, it was a good goal. Eddie Segura plays a great ball into the middle there to me. My first thought was to take a touch and try to find Denis or Olivier in the box. But when I took a peek at the goal, I didn't see any defenders coming to me, so I thought I'd give it a go.
Now, you mentioned hoping to have press that reset button in the next couple of days here. Is that kind of the similar mentality that this team has had throughout the last couple of months, going from Leagues Cup to Open Cup to regular season play, now facing Vancouver very soon here?
I just think we have so many games this year, and we've played these midweek games now, again, what feels like for 2 months, and going from competition to competition, from Leagues Cup, right, to Open Cup, back to MLS. There's no time to really prep for opponents. It's kind of just play the game, try to recover as fast as you can. We do 1 day on the opponent, 1 day on ourselves, a little bit to try to get ready, and we just go again. And so the ability to hopefully have a little bit of rest for a lot of the guys here that aren't going to international duty, and have a full week of training leading into a game. Hopefully it kind of is going to feel a little bit more like a playoff vibe, and we can get back into the swing of things.
And with the constant movement, we've also seen a lot of new players also join the roster, like Giroud, Chanel, just to name a few. How have you kind of seen their progress with the team, and how have they been able to integrate into the team and the formation on a week-to-week basis?
Yeah, I think the signings that have came in have played like instrumental roles for us, right? I mean, you talk about Maxime, Kai, David Martinez now is healthy and getting back into things. Olivier, these guys that are coming in aren't just coming in and as backups or anything. They're playing instrumental roles, and there's been so many games that we've had the opportunity now to rotate guys, and we've needed to rotate guys to keep fresh legs on the field. And for us to keep getting these results is huge, man. And to go as far as we did in Leagues Cup, to go all the way to the end in Open Cup, and still be fighting for first place in the league is really tough to do. So it's a credit to the roster. It's a credit to the coaching staff and the GM for putting this roster together and the rotations that they're making. But it's been fantastic from the whole group, top to bottom.
Last question, last opportunity for questions on Zoom. All right, go ahead, Josh. Hang on here, what is happening? Hang on, Josh. There we go. Josh, can you hear us? Now we hear
Yes,
you.
hello?
Sorry,
Yeah,
go
you're
ahead.
good. Okay, all right, thank you. Congrats on the goal, Aaron. You'd referenced everybody contributing, but it's not just like getting on the field with minutes. Like, people are playing multiple positions, and I'm thinking now of Kike Oliveira. What's having a guy like that at a wingback position seems to have opened up some of the offensive creation, and you guys are flowing in that. What do you make of that? And do you think that's something that you'll play with? I mean, it's Steve's call, but does it feel like a formation that works for you guys in ways that are noticeable on your end?
Yeah, like you said, it's not like guys are just coming in and playing minutes, right? They're playing massive roles. They're scoring big goals in big games. They're coming in and putting in a ton of minutes and playing in huge games. So again, credit to the whole team right now for sticking together and playing so well. In terms of the formation, I don't know. We've had good stretches in the 4. We've had good stretches in the 5. I think the 5 gives us a little bit of ability to be aggressive. And it's a little bit easier to defend in some of these short weeks like this. So I know we switch back to the 5. I have no idea if we're going to go back to the 4 here once we get a little bit more of a break and leading into playoffs. But Kike, he's such a versatile player. He's so fast, he's so quick, and I think he plays a little bit of that wing-back spot with Uruguay. So his ability and his engine to get up and down the field and to put in the work defensively, and like you said, he's so quick and so fast to open things up offensively. It's another great option for us and the coaching staff. Again, I have no idea who's going to play where, but like you said, and I'm sure everyone's noticed, there's been a ton of guys playing a ton of positions, especially down the stretch here. So the variety that we have and the ability to interchange is great to get guys on the field and to get these results.
And one more from me. The center backs, it really seems like you guys have sort of come together. It was thin to start the season, but you've added pieces along the way. And Murray's been out, but all of you guys have picked up the slack, and now Marlon's in the group. What do you make of the collection of center backs that you guys have, especially playing three at the back pretty consistently, and how you guys are all working interchangeably, like regardless of who's on the field?
Yeah, it's good, and that's a big credit to the coaching staff and tactically making sure things are clear for us, and guys are coming in different positions. I feel like we haven't played the same back four or back five in 2 games in a long time. So whoever's in there is getting the job done right now. We all feel really comfortable with each other, which is it's hard to do when you're rotating, but I think we've been rotating so much with so many games. I feel like we've played with everyone in every different position. So we do feel really comfortable. We feel like we came together as a group. We all know our roles depending on where we're playing. They make it really clear for us. So it's been good for the past couple months now.